Match 4 for Cermia's Private Life is here. Quickly going over match 3, the first one was nice and clean. The second one was a little bit sus because even though we got everything correct, it wasn't exactly how we expected it. Like, this perfect was also guaranteed to not be perfect. Besides Maid reviving Broman, Zio actually cut and killed the Broman with the S1. And also, Luna took 2 turns before Nodos could kill her, and Luna died first there too. So it would have been guaranteed for Zio to die no matter what. She crit him during the battle, but even if she didn't crit him, and even if Edika's didn't proc, she would have just looped around S1'd him and killed him. So we're gonna mock everything from now on. It's not that hard to do, and we'll get a more guaranteed result. But this set of matches is pretty simple. So for the first one, we have a cleave on the blue side, and then some stuff on the red side that kind of just looks like it's taking it, honestly. Gala is going to take the first turn, she's going to S3. Her S3 ignores damage share, ignores defense, so it's just, does she do 27,000 damage with elemental advantage? The answer is going to be yes. She's going to one-shot the crowd, Adamant Shield does nothing, his defense does nothing. And then a lot of stuff is going to happen, okay? It's play the animation, we have 5 things happening. ML is going to counterattack because somebody got crit. He's going to S1 her. She has damage limit. It doesn't matter. And then I don't know what actually determines the order of extra attacks, honestly. All I know about extra attacks is that I think it works like a stack. Like, newer ones that proc stack on top, as far as I know. But the actual order that happens is ML counterattacks Gala. Elagos procs his S2, which targets the highest attack because of his EE. It gives him a greater attack buff. He's going to S2, hit the highest attack unit. These both give 20%, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just the highest attack in the stats. It's going to hit the ML one-shot him, and then Vildred is going to proc. Vildred's AoE, there's only 2 people left. It's going to take out half of Celine's HP. There's no damage reduction or damage share, rather. So she just takes half her HP, and then Cez procs takes out half of Celine's HP. I don't think it actually matters what the order of the procs are, honestly, because Cez and Vildred AoE wouldn't kill ML Elagos is going to kill ML anyways, and these 2 are going to kill Celine. So no matter what the order is, these 2 are dead. All that's left is Genesis Ross. Cez is going to take his turn. He's going to S3 Ross and extinct them, and that is the match. Nice and fast. So we're going to take a look at the mock. It's going to be pretty straightforward. Gala here presses S3. I tried to match the damage, but I don't have a plus 30 Hostess at the Banquet, so I'm using Victorious Flag, 16% damage, which is 18, but we still one-shot even though I'm missing damage. Elagos procs, greater attack buff, kaboom, the ML is dead. And then Vildred AoE into Cez AoE, we kill the Celine. Now Cez goes, and we S3, and we're going to one-shot him. I'll post the builds in my Discord, just for anybody who wants to see what I used exactly in these fights. Just like that, he's extinct, he doesn't revive. Now for the predictions, we're going to do challenge. Blue, yes, fast. There's pretty much 0 RNG with this setup. I don't think you have anything to be worried about. If you're really that worried about it, first point blue. You can damage calc it. Gala kills this crowd pretty much no problem. Also, make sure when you're damage calcing, set the damage reduction to 0, because the damage calc isn't exactly updated for Gala's newest set of buffs, where she ignores damage reduction on her S3 now. So you're going to want to set it to 0. Just put in her attack, put in her crit damage, elemental advantage, attack buff, 1 torrent stack, target above half HP, because this thing does do more damage when they're above half, 18% total. And then Crowd's defense doesn't matter because she ignores it. And then just make sure you don't have damage reduction. Make sure you set her HP plus the target's HP, and you'll see that she does, like, she should do like 30,000 damage and just one-shot him no problem. So because there's no RNG, I'm just going to do this. And then here, next set of matches, we have Sivan the Politis. She presses S3. She's on Guiding Light for some reason. Double stealth, no one's going to hit her. And then if she pushes back, Teo will proc. She also gives Rage a Tywin. None of that matters. Let's look at blue side. Blue side, we have a bruiser like damage protection candy. Really, really funny. I can actually gear this, by the way. So she has protection plus her S2. This is a pretty common tech. I expect everybody knows about this already, but she gives crit res for 2 turns to everybody, and then she gives protection or barrier from the protection set. So that's 2 buffs. They're 2-turn buffs. Buffs stack in that higher duration buffs go on the left. So you have 2-turn crit res and 2-turn barrier. Immunity set, we can't see it here. Immunity set is 1 turn, so it'll be on the right. That means you have 3 buffs. Immunity will always be on the rightmost, or at least after crit res and barrier. Sea Phantom Politis only strips 2 buffs. This is a pretty common tech. You'll see it against a lot of things, like what's her name? Flagbearer Sigrid also only strips 2 buffs. This is why also Guiding Light is sometimes used in Arena, not on Sea Phantom Politis, but it gives stealth. You can use this to buff stack as well. But anyways, protection plus Navy Captain Landy means that as long as everybody has immunity, they can't be debuffed by Sea Phantom Politis. Straze gets his through Strike of Aspiration, and then that means that Sea Phantom Politis presses at 3, nothing happens. Frida's going to take her turn. Gala does get a little bit of extra speed from Rage, but it's not enough to cut the Frida. Frida's going to press S3, this artifact is useless. There's some very funny builds going on here. Also, Navy Captain Landy's artifact, I don't know what this is. She presses S3, it's going to push everybody up. Straze is going to go next. He's got Strike of Aspiration for attack buff at the start of his turn, and like we mentioned, the immunity buff is necessary to prevent Sea Phantom Politis from debuffing him. He's going to S3, one-shot this dude, get the extra turn from his thing, S2, boom boom, and at this point, you're going to have Gala and Sea Phantom Politis alive, because Gala had this barrier. She also had her damage limit, but with the attack buff from Straze, he gets 50% more attack. She only gets 20% attack from this. He's got more attack than her. I think even without attack buff, he's got more attack. I don't know why he's on attack set. Anyways, when his S2 hits somebody, if he has higher attack, it ignores F-res, so he's guaranteed to strip all of her stuff. BBK's gonna press S3, boom, kill everything. Even if, somehow she doesn't kill Sea Phantom Politis, which, when we tested it did, she gets an extra turn, she would hit Sea Phantom Politis, kill her. Again, let's take a look at the mock battle. Sea Phantom Politis takes the first turn. She's gonna press S3, we can see all of those buffs stacked. We're gonna see nobody gets their immunity removed except for Navy Captain Landy, because she doesn't crit res buff her stealth. It would be kind of funny if she did, actually. Straze, Frida, BBK still all have their immunities, plus BBK has her immortality, because that was one additional buff that she has. We cleanse everything, push up, and you can see the CR's not even close. Straze's 8% ahead of Gala, BBK's 6% ahead of Gala. S3, kill the Tywin. Now BBK takes her turn, and because Gala got stripped by the Straze S2, it's just a clean one-shot. In our predictions, that's right, it's blue, blue, perfect, fast. And there's 0 RNG with this one too. If you're if you're really worried about just getting your badge, it's first point. You can see the CRs, Straze was gonna go no matter what. And nothing is stopping him, your debuff immune, that thing is that. Straze killing a Tywin is guaranteed. But both of these matches, 0 RNG, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Which match do you want to all in? It doesn't matter. Whichever one's your favorite. Which one am I all inning? I'm going to all in this one for fun. I'm gonna all in the first one, I think. Yeah, let's all in the first one. I'm all in the second one. I changed my mind. So blue, blue, yes, perfect, and then fast. And this one's blue, blue, yes, fast. So we're just gonna do that, and we're going to complete that, and we're going to lock it in.